Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Hogwarts Legacy Part 22. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. So in the previous video, I played one side quest where I had to, uh, gave the dragon egg to the dragon with Poppy. So that was the first mission. And the two next main mission was talk to Amit to find out if he speaks the gobbledygook language. I don't know if it's a language or not. And we met Logbog, and we found out there is a goblin mine near there, and we searched that mine and found out there is a the goblins are up to something. And there was the next main mission where I met Sebastian, and we found out the painting, the second painting of the it's there is a painting in Nethercroft, and we found out the second image of that painting. It is related to Isidora, the woman in the Pensive Memories. So I played the two main mission, and while I was offline, I'll tell you guys. So I've collected everything. For example, for this location, I've collected everything. Collection, field guide, Merlin, balloons, demiguises, astronomy tables, and landing platform. For these two, for this also completed. Only one infamous force is left. That's not an issue. Completed. See, in Hogwarts, I think for this location, the collection chest and the field guide pages are left because I have to complete the third Merlin trial. Sorry, not the Merlin trial. The third trial of the late professor. I don't remember her name. So I need to complete the third trial, the next trial, and then I had to go to the I think the headmaster's room or maybe office. Headmaster office, but it's still but it's locked right now, so I can't do anything about that. And there was a quest regarding the broom next upgrade, so I clicked on that. I had a chat conversation with this person, and I found out that this location is here, somehow here. So what I did is I cleared this location, and I also cleared this location. I mean, I collected everything except for the collection chest, and there is one infamous force left. So there are only few things left. For the South Hogwarts region, I've collected everything. For Hogwarts Valley, only one collection chest is left. Not an issue. There is a chest regarding this one. Sorry, there is a side quest regarding this one. There are three collection chests left. So there is one side quest that will provide me to go the location. It is not available yet. So I've collected almost everything, and I've completed 91% for the challenges. Aha. So I played a lot while I was offline. Anyways, let's focus on the missions for now. A basis for the blackmail. Speak with Natty outside of Hogsmeade. Natty sent me another owl saying that she can sneak away without her mother knowing. I am to meet her outside Hogsmeade. So in the previous video, we met Natty with her mother, and she specifically told Natty to not go to the dangerous place. Professor Singer told her mother that she's been dealing with the Harlow and the Recruits man. So blah blah blah. The second conversation is about the Poppy. So in the previous video, we we gave the dragon egg to the dragon, and I don't know. After the conversation, we found out that she left so abruptly after we declared the dragon egg. So we have to talk to Poppy. What happened? And the main mission is speak to the porter of the Professor Niam Fisgal, and yes, This is the woman. This is the person, the late headmistress. I think this is the location. Yes, the location of the third keeper's trial. All right. Okay, so let's first focus on the Natty. Speak with Natty outside of the Hogsmeade. All right, let's go.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Oh, to put an end to Harlow. Oh.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okay.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Oh, they are all in Hogsmeade. Okay. Speak with Agabus Filbert. Speak with Daisy Rabe and Otto Dibble. All right.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now,
Revelio.
before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Oh, Ray. Speak with Agabus Filbert.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Thank you.
Harlow
All right.
does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I sense some trouble.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Oh.
Revelio! Natty's wand.
Oh.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way.
Ashwinder hideout. Okay.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door.
Okay. Find Natty. Optional. Find Agabus Filbert's book of poems. Optional. Find Otto Dibble's love letter. Okay. Let's go.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Uh-huh. No need to rush.
Revelio.
We may be working with the goblins. It's exhausting. Standing
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I've robbed every traffic vendor that passed through here. They've never
Revelio.
I shall be shining in Rookwood's eyes when he sees what I'm capable of. Brockborough's always a treasure trove. Never failed to fill the sacks. Well, that's me, of course.
Revelio.
Ah-ha-ha. Gwendolyn Zoo. Disarm and Ashwinder Executioner as they prepare. Okay, Ashwinder Executioner. Scout. Fuck, bro.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
RH.
Also
Okay.
Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Revelio.
Disarm an executioner. When the executioner has to prepare the lightning spell.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. Boss. Experiments.
Now where did he go? You will pay me. Well,
Revelio.
you'll have to do better than that. Death from above!
Expelliarmus.
Nice.
Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio.
Score.
Mr. Rabe,
Ah.
Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon her.
Revelio.
It must be your place.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Oh.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
You're welcome.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Oh.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Ha!
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence
Sorry.
to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
All right.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
Have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
All right. On to our next mission. I should talk to Poppy and find out why she left so abruptly after we returned the dragon egg. Okay. Not this one, man. Not this one. This one.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Snidget?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Okay.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
All right. The sky is the limit. World map. It should be here. Oh my god. No way. Let's focus on the headmistress speaks. The required level is 23. Oh my god. My level is 37. So in the previous video my level was 35, I guess. I raised to 2 levels. There should be one more. Okay. And okay. Gear. All right. So before heading back to the main mission, let's go to the room of requirements. Let me sell the unnecessary gears. A hat. Defense 1. Nope. Not that good. Nope. Alright. Okay, wait, there's one more. Scarf. Let's go to Hogsmeade.
Thank you again for delivering those options to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
37, 38, nope. 37, okay. 37. All right.
I hope to see you again.
Hogsmeade map. In the map chamber, okay. Speak to the portrait of Professor Neum Fitzgerald in the map chamber.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
Headmaster's office, yes.
I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Professor Fig. Speak to Professor Fig in his office. So there are 3 field guide pages and 2 collection chests in Headmaster's office.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
In the Forbidden Forest, okay. Meet Poppy in the Forbidden Forest, okay. You know what, let's just complete the 3rd trial.
Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
What could the headmaster want?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Headmaster, I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby... Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's
Fuck.
pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Alright. Got the password.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Okay. The grand staircase, trophy room.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
All right.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Aloha Mora.
Before that, let me collect the collection chest.
Revelio. Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
Wait.
Revelio.
Oh.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
All right.
The first you will need is a cloak.
Make your way through the town without being seen. Make your way through a town without being seen.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Okay.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Okay, I need to go there.
Death.
Death.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Oh shit. Whoa. What are you? No. Okay, this side.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Come on.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Shit.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Oh.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance.
Come on.
That's the way forward.
What is this? Mysterious globe?
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
So they can't see me, right? Oh, they can't.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Easy, man. Let's go.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Invisibility cloak.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Okay. So in other words, I'll have to
Wield
fight.
the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Oh, yes, I remember this wand. The Deathly Hollows. The 3 items: wand, stone, and a mysterious clock, I think.
I've never felt such power. Bombarda!
Alright.
Revelio.
Nice. Complete the battle in time. Interrupt the charging monglers with depulsor.
Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Defender. Depulsor.
Bombarda!
Look at the temp. 700. No. Complete. Nice.
Defender. Bombarda.
Nice.
Bombarda. Defender. Protego. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio.
Complete. This one is way too powerful.
Stone. This must be for me.
A stone.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve.
Let us always honor. We won't be the same without her.
Interact.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Okay.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Chest, nothing.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bickle.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Okay.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bickle. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The Hollowed Hero. Wield a Deathly Hollow. See, I told you. It was a Deathly Hollow. Yes. Complete main quest completed. Oh my god. Huh.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Okay. Professor Weasley. Let's check out the gear. That's Shadow. That's Troll. And that's Dark Mongrel. Quest Phoenix Rising. Yes, the final. What do you say? The. I need the Phoenix Feather to upgrade the traits. I mean the upgrades of the clothes. So I got the final mission, the Phoenix Rising. Surprise meeting. We meet Poppy in the Forbidden Forest. The sky is the limit, and in the shadow of the mountain. I received an call from Sebastian. It seemed, despite our earlier disagreement, he would like to resume our search for the final piece of the triptych. He's apparently found a lead on his location and wants to meet along the coast to the southeast. Okay, so I fear that. See, I think the Phoenix location should be. Oh, I told you. The Sebastian location is here, and the Phoenix location should be around here for sure. Alright. Alright guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, goodbye, good night, take care, and bye bye.